Alright there, YouTube, it's Quackoon again, bringing you another gameplay. Commentating man, we're here again, bringing you some more Call of Duty Black Ops 2, like I do. Gonna be bringing you a 9v9 domination on the map Yemen, using the MTAR 21 with dual attachments, so I've got a foregrip and an adjustable stock on there. I'm running a perk setup, Ghost, Toughness, Dexterity. On top of that, I've got 2 concussion grenades and a frag grenade, Asthma Tactical and Lethal. On top of that, I'm running a kill streak setup, the UAV, the lightning airstrike, and the dragonfly fire, the dragonfire thingy, the little helicopter that goes around. It's got a gun attached to it. He flies around. I don't, you know, rotocopter. I don't know what you call it. Whatever, yeah. Just the dragonfire. It's funny enough. It's actually this kill streak setup is actually the car original default kill streak, score streak, whatever you want to call it, setup that's given from the start of the game. As you might have noticed, or maybe not, if you saw the leaderboard, I'm actually only level 11 on my first prestige. So I'd literally only just prestige as I got this gameplay, and I was still using the default score streaks, which they work out pretty well, to be fair. They do work out pretty well, and I mean, you know, you take it for what it is, really. I mean, when you get one of these kind of games where it's with this standard kind of kill streak setup, you know, you take it for what it is. If it does the job right, then you know that's a good thing. It's not. I don't see how it can be perceived as a bad thing. So, you know, anyway, that's beyond the point, right? Topic. It's interesting. It's an interesting topic, this. Some of you is, like, you know, some of you might not accept it. Some of you might take it on board. But I've not really wrote like a list of things down, or you know, I've not really got like a huge list of what I'm got to go off. I'm just gonna go off the top of my head. And yeah. I'm just saving my time. Wait for it. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is broken. On purpose. For a reason, right? Now, I know, across the entire community, you know, it's interesting. There's a very, very mixed bag of feelings and whatever towards Black Ops 2. That's what I'm seeing it as, anyway. And I don't know. I mean, people love the game. People hate the game. People, you know, what's the word now? They tolerate the game. You know, to a degree that it's a love-hate relationship. You know, there's a lot of like different feelings going on and different kind of opinions and, you know, impressions being given off from Black Ops 2 to different people and what different people are saying and stuff like that. And I had this theory, and it kind of goes throughout all Call of Duties as such like that, but specifically, you know, speaking in the current of Black Ops 2. But don't get me wrong, this kind of theory can be put to, like, you know, it can be put to correlation between other Call of Duties as well. You know, it's pretty straightforward enough, but let me explain this simple kind of analogy for you right now. A Call of Duty which is broken and has a lot of things wrong with it that are making people in the community complain about it is gonna, in the long term, be more successful than a Call of Duty that isn't broken and that works perfectly. Why is this? Because it's making a publicity stunt within the market based around the game itself and how the game works, or if it doesn't work, you know. Based around that, and this is a publicity stunt to help build up more hype around the game, even though it's already been released. You understand, like, the same scenario is in a Call of Duty game that's broken, yeah, is obviously gonna gain more attention, negative or positive, mainly negative if it's broken, you never know. But I mean, obviously some people, they're not having problems with it because they're seeing it as a positive. So, you know, but mainly any negative kind of attention or something like that is gonna build up, you know, like hype around the game, and, you know, build up controversy around the game, and it's a publicity stunt essentially. So I'll lay this theory down to you. I have a feeling that the people over at Treyarch, you know, Van and everything like that, know exactly what they're doing when they release a game like this. Not fully, you know, not fully refined upon the network and connections as such like that, you know. I mean, apart from the game itself, weapons, perks, apart from sniper rifles, because obviously that's pretty fucked up, but, you know, all of these things, they're tallied up and balanced out relatively well, obviously apart from sniper rifles. So, you know, the core game mechanics are there, but how would you create controversy around a game, yeah, to gain more exposure and essentially create a publicity stunt within the community? And that is to essentially make a flaw with your game that will be unbearable to some and unforeseeable to others. You know what I'm saying like that? Because a lot of people don't even have hardly any of the problems that other people are complaining about. And personally, I don't really like to complain about it, and I'm not going to be seen here as, you know, complaining about the game or something like that. I like this game. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. I don't like Treyarch, yeah, but I levitate towards bad Call of Duties. That's just the way I am. I like the challenge. I don't know why, but I'm levitating towards this. That's just the way it is. You know. So you take it for what it is, really, when it comes down to it like that. But the point still stands. I really do believe that Treyarch knew what they were doing with the connections, similar to how Black Ops, the original, was, and how when they released that game to begin with, the party matchmaking system was fucked, the hit detection and lag was horrific. You know, there was a fair few scenarios within Black Ops that have repeated themselves within Black Ops 2 at the beginning of the game, at the beginning of the lifespan of the game or whatever. And it's funny you should say that. Well, no, you. It's funny I should say that as well, because what people seem to forget as well is a similar situation that happened within Modern Warfare 3. It's like the new Call of Duty comes out and everybody's just moaning and complaining about, you know, the new Call of Duty, and everybody forgets what happened last year with Modern Warfare 3. Does nobody remember people absolutely moaning their asses off at the start of that game, complaining about lag compensation, this new kind of thing that was making the game fucked up, and, you know, not letting people be put down with bullets and stuff like that? You know, over time it gradually got better, but still the point still stood that sometimes it was a prevalent problem and then other times it wasn't a prevalent problem. So, you know, and that's still kind of the same scenario within Black Ops 2 at the moment. It's still kind of a problem. Sometimes, when you get it, as they take a little swim off the side of the map, but miss the water, obviously. But, you know, sometimes you get it, and then other times you don't get it. So, you know, it's kind of like a balance between the two. The same way how there'd be, like, a balance within the game between weapons and perks and stuff like that. There's a balance between connections. And I really do think this is a kind of scenario that's been programmed in from shady Treyarch to put something like this in the game that would, you know, like I said, make a publicity stunt within the community. And over time it will gradually get fixed, or, you know, maybe they'll tweak something with the network, you know, maybe it's region specified in certain regions. That's what you know, you might be seeing some kind of scenarios of like that. But, you know, people with worse internet than me are getting better, you know, not experiencing these problems with the game. So I seriously do think it's something to do with a correlation between, you know, the individual users, like internet speeds and bandwidth as such like that, as well as, like, you know, the correlation between the two. It's all about, you know, balancing the bandwidths out, which I don't think the game can do, because I think that they've purposely tweaked it this way so that it buggers up, because there's so many scenarios. There is so many scenarios within this game in which you'll put people down with like a bullet. That'll be it. And then other cases it'll be like a whole clip, like you just saw it there before. I was waiting for that guy, you know, well, it wasn't just before, well, not like a second ago or something, but, you know, a bit before that, where I was waiting near the fruit. I knew that guy was coming up that way. I thought I'd just wait for him. You could clearly see that I was spraying bullets into him, but the registration just was not there. Is that something to do with my, like, you know, my bandwidth correlating to his bandwidth? You know, is it one of them scenarios, or is it like a scenario as in his bandwidth is worse than mine, therefore he gets the advantage because why? I don't know. Or is it the opposite way around? He has a better bandwidth than me and he just managed to outgun me. I don't think so. That shouldn't have happened. That would never have happened in any other Call of Duty. The scenario in which the player with the worst internet would win the gun battle or the gunfight or the gun engagement, whatever, you know. These are the questions people don't ask, and I do ask them. Would you rather me not ask them, you know? Would you rather me not come up with these theories or such like that? Theories based upon, you know, facts and experiences that I've had within game and correlating, you know, no, not correlating, collecting information and gathering it and analysing what people are saying in the community as such, you know? These are the things that need to be asked. Vonderhaar, fix your shit! I'm serious, just do something, man. Just do it for me personally. Gamer tag Hattori Hanzo 428 HATTORIHANZO 420. Do it for me, please. Just sort my internet out. Something. I don't even get it that bad, but I just want it to be sublime, and I'll just beast everybody, and then shh, we'll keep it down. We'll keep it down. You know, you don't need to contact the FBI. That I've worked out your theory. Nah, just fix my shit. Peace.